Democrats confronting Judge Amy Coney Barrett with an onslaught of questions on hot-button religious issues.
Do you agree with Justice Scalia's view that Roe was wrongly decided?
I have an agenda to stick to the rule of law and decide cases as they come.
Do you agree that the U.S. Constitution does not afford gay people the fundamental right to marry?
That I have never discriminated on the basis of sexual preference and would not ever discriminate.
So what are they trying to achieve with this line of interrogation? Theologian and ethicist Jonathan Morris joins me now. Jonathan, great as always to see you. Look, was this the Democrats' indirect way of going after her religion instead of directly going after it right before an election?
Right. Remember in 2017 when Dianne Feinstein in Amy Coney Barrett's earlier confirmation as judge, she said, and she was very condescending from my perspective, she said, your problem, Your Honor, is it seems, Ms. Barrett, is it seems that the dogma, referring to her Catholic faith, the dogma lives loudly in you. So as if to say, if you really didn't believe deeply what you believe, if it weren't living so deeply within you, then you'd be okay. But the problem is that you truly believe, and it's a big part of who you are. That did not go well for Dianne Feinstein, and I think the Democrats have steered away. But they're attacking it from the perspective of gay rights and abortion, understandably.
All right. Jonathan, let's listen to a little bit more of Judge Barrett talking more about her faith.
I've decided to pursue a career and have a large family. I have a multiracial family. Our faith is important to us. All of those things are true, but they are my choices. I'm committed to the rule of law and the role of the Supreme Court in dispensing equal justice for all.
Jonathan, how have we become a society where any of that she just said right there needs to be defended?
Yeah, I know. I was with a client of mine out in Washington State earlier today or yesterday, and she was saying, you know, I'm so proud to have my daughters see this woman of faith with her family behind her with such a strong career. That should be an amazing, really feminist principle that we should all really praise. And just watching her family behind her, knowing that she's adopted 2 children from Haiti, and saying, I can do this. I can be a great judge and still hold on to my faith and to my family values. Pretty amazing. I think she's an amazing example. Whether take her political views aside and her judicial thinking or philosophy aside, look at her life. It's amazing.
Meantime, AOC says it's a fact that many GOP lawmakers would attack Jesus if he came to Congress, even though nearly all GOP lawmakers are Christians. We're running out of time, so I'm not going to read the tweet, but we're going to put it up on the screen. What do you make of that tweet?
Well, it's amazing that here they're being critical, and they have in the past been critical of her religious faith, saying she's going to bring her religion into her job as a judge. Therefore, she's really not a decent judge. She shouldn't be trusted. And then here AOC is bringing religion right into the halls of Congress, saying, let's use Jesus as the litmus test for you guys. So I find it to be ironic, and I find it to be hypocritical.
Hey, maybe Jesus could get something done in that Congress, because they don't seem to be able to get anything done. Jonathan Morris.
Jesus would make all of us uncomfortable. Absolutely.
There you go. Jonathan Morris, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you, sir. Jillian?
Thank you.